Lucky you. You missed so many things that I thought about today that were incredibly self-deprecating. We don't do that here, so those just go other places, like in here. They go back in here. Anyway, it's the beginning of a week that's going to be really difficult, regardless of what happens. 2 days. 2 days left until we know. Until we know whether we need to wait longer to know. That is the reality. Because voting. Anyway. I spent a lot of time today hiding from the world, if I'm being honest. Watching pretty close to a full season of Stargate Atlantis. There's no other way to put it, because we started at like 12:30, 12:45, and we watched until 10 p.m. That's a long time. That's almost 10 hours. And I needed that. I'm trying to find things to distract myself, because I voted a month ago and I'm not working on Tuesday, so I have nothing to distract me. Naturally, it's all going to have to be very intentional, because it's the only way I'm going to stay sane, or at least relatively so. So that's fun. This morning I wanted to try something new for live stream stuff. I thought I could improve something. I didn't test it ahead of time, which normally I do. Normally I test things before I go ahead with them live, because I'm nervous about something going wrong. And I ignored my gut, and I went ahead and tried something, and it went poorly. Mostly went poorly, in my opinion. Everyone is always more than graceful about it. Everyone I'm working with rolls with things. The thing we keep coming back to is, if we are able to identify the problem and either eliminate it or try new things to attempt to eliminate it in the future, it's okay to make those mistakes in the first place, because it's not going to go perfectly. The fact that last week went so well was surprising after the months of it not going well. And the upgrades that we continue to make within this process are all shots in the dark. There are very few things that we can guarantee are going to go well the first time. All I can say is that we tried, and we didn't completely fail, but we did have to start over. And that's something that only a small community could really get away with. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the grace for mistakes, and I'm thankful for the encouragement that people offer, it balances out the comments that are, pointing out the things that are wrong that I already know about, because I know that they don't have any way of realizing that I'm aware beforehand. The anxiety that comes from a comment like that is, hey, the stream is glitchy, while I'm sitting there helpless, knowing I can't fix the glitchy stream, but knowing it's happening already before I read that comment. Or when your pastor's mic batteries go dead in the midst of a sermon, and you don't notice right away because it's a small enough room that, maybe the mic just isn't loud enough. And then you look at the soundboard and you're like, oh, yeah, that's dead. So we changed batteries live in the middle of the service today. That was fun. We're learning things. All in all, we are always getting a little bit closer to something working the way we want it to. We are always taking one step closer to being able to stretch out a little bit. Reach a little further. Do something a little cooler. It's all gonna be okay. I just always want things to be the way they're supposed to be on the first try. That's my problem. That's Sunday for you. Also, in case you weren't aware, we turned the clocks back, so it's April now, baby.